It is a cold and clear day in beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia. I welcome all of our European viewers today for the upper bracket finals of the RGN IC Open between X6tence and Gamers2. We're going to jump right into the pistol here. Casting with me today is Hurricane. Doing a quick roster rundown for G2 is Muzino, Innocent, Pero, Rowlin, and Beneath.
And hello viewers, Hurricane here, and we got Flippin', Lowell, Musambani, Carey, and Mason on X6tence, and I'm excited to cast.
Oh, so the terrorists starting off, Gamers2 going towards A. Oh my god, Manice opening up this game with a grenade kill as the terrorists move into sight, almost unhindered here as the bomb is going to go down. Musambani, Lowell, and Kyrie all on the retake here, but a good strong setup from the terrorists is slowly being picked apart now as X6tence is retaking. That's 2 down for the terrorists. Manice finally answers back to equalize here at 3 apiece in round number 1. Off to a big start, a 1-tap from Innocent, and Pero getting a Glock kill as well. And he will find a second to end that round number 1. So a bit of a hectic bloodbath there in A, but Gamers2 comes out victorious to start off this game.
Yeah, good strategy by Gamers. They actually took the weaker site with X6tence only playing 1A, and they took them down pretty quickly with quick grenades, and then were able to just establish themselves in the bomb site.
That kind of seemed like a play that you watch off footage, knowing a guy plays in that, kitty corner kind of right there at the right, because they just nade stacked it and it paid off here. But something to note here, Hurricane, 4 armor, 1 helmet actually on Flippin' for the CTs.
Yeah, they're going for the little risky buy, which is pretty common nowadays. Let's see if it pays off for them, as they're pretty spread out, so they're gonna have to hold their own. And we actually got a pretty nice smoke play by Mason, standing right behind A main, but G2 taking down someone on the other side of the map.
Rowlin picked up a nice 1-tap with the Tech 9 Rec 9 there, but he was traded out right away. So they didn't lose a gun, importantly enough. Mason trading with Innocent now. That is 1 AK down for the terrorists. It's 3-on-3. The CTs don't have any guns yet. So it's not all is lost for the terrorists here. A bit of an expensive round so far. And we'll see if Innocent can find a peak here at A main going into A.
Yeah, and they've rallied up and A main in the doors, and here comes the grenade execute. They're clearing everything out. Sparrow, getting taken down by Musambani, but Innocent with a nice follow-up, getting 2 kills for the price of 1. And looks like it's going to be a pretty solid hold. Flippin' walking in. Actually gets a dink on Mouse. He's still walking around though, very sneaky, but Innocent. Good play by Flippin' there with the heads-up play. He knew that there was an angle from A main that he'd be seen from, and he actually jumps past him like a ninja, but wasn't able to kill because there was just too much recoil after jumping.
The total cash amount for the CTs, or the terrorists, pardon me, isn't that great. I mean, they've been losing or winning these rounds, but barely. I mean, it's come down to, 2 men left, but they're losing about 3 guns every round here. So 5 AKs right now for Gamers2. Still another save for X6tence as the terrorists just blowing up mid right now. They're boosting up 2, 3 over the top in mid as the rest work their way towards A main. So it looks like it's going to be a mid to A split here as Pero catching out 2 on the flank up highway right around the back there, and mid went totally uncontested there from the CT. Musambani trying to hold for 4, but gets 2, and he's looking to continue to hold here as the terrorists were looking sharp coming into sight, but Musambani, 1 man with a mission, tries to find a third, but Muzino takes him out, and the CT's reinforced mid here. They're trying to close in on the terrorist who has moved over to vent. That's Manice, but he does escape, and the bomb will be planted at A. So Manice just on the other side of the map here, causing all kinds of havoc for the CTs, catching Kyrie from behind. Now it's all to Flippin' with just the pistol.
Yeah, and good move by Flippin' here. He knows he's going to get a one-on-one here. He's not even looking at him. But somehow not able to get that kill. He could have got a free gun there, and he had some good looks at his head, but it looked like he hit him right in the shoulder instead, and then a nice little flip right to the guy upper. So we're pretty good middle takeover. That's what you kind of want to do on an anti-eco. They boosted everyone up and used that range of the rifles to their advantage.
Round number 4. There were 2 ops on the map now, both team debuting an op. That is Kyrie and Manice. Manice opting for Gamers2, Kyrie for X6tence, of course. We'll see how that storyline develops as this game moves on. And again, you've got to play heavy mid on cash versus these 2 teams. And the first kill of the round goes to Innocent as he picks off Lowell with the AK.
Yeah, and the terrorists are pretty spread out now. They're just going around for picks and doing a pretty good job. They have a lot of map control, and they have middle taken over because the counter terrorists with a man down have to thin out their defense.
Innocent with the first kill of this round. We are 4 rounds into this, folks. The first map of this best-of-3 series, and another kill from Muzino. The terrorists starting off strong, trying to build on this 3-round lead after winning all 3, I guess what you would call pistol rounds, as Rallin and his teammates slowly make their way towards A. The bomb on his back. Manise working from Squeaky. Innocent pushed up cat here. Musum Bonnie's gonna have to hold big inside as he pushes A main. He almost gets one. Pistol comes out. He finds it. Kyrie elsewhere picks up a kill as well. And Musum Bonnie with another. And suddenly, Manise is the last man standing for the terrorists. This take really fell apart at the seams for G2 there. And X6tence with a stronghold at A. Mason with the hat trick.
Yeah, a really good gamble by X6tence. Even though there were 2 men down, they opted just to keep 2 at A and try to hold that. And Gamers hoping that they would force like too many rotates with all the picks over there, hoping they'd get an easy bomb site take, but a really good pop flash into A main, and they're able to pick up 2.
3 diffusers for the CTs and a B rush for Gamers2 as they just start hammering the site here. Musum Bonnie from Checker picks up 2. He's gonna look for 3. No, he is dispatched. Innocent gets takes down Musum Bonnie, flipping down as well from Muzino. So a bit of a bloodbath in that take there. I keep using that term, but Muzino finds another one. That's Lowell, and it's a 3-on-2 here. X6tence was looking great at the start of that round, but they just could not win those head-to-head battles against Gamers2, who keeps coming out on top here. As Innocent playing backside, gets Molly down a little bit. That'll force him to triple box, and now the terrorists look to hold off this counter-terrorist siege here as Mason from lower entrance to B, and Kyrie from heaven. Mason finds one coming in the site. He's gonna try and find 2. Yes, Mason gets another on site, and suddenly it's all down to Muzino playing from Checker. Teammate's gonna stick the bomb. Kyrie looking to hold here. Kyrie gets the kill. A big retake, a 2-man effort for X6tence there, and the bomb, yes, will be defused at the last second. That really came down to just stick that bomb and pray to God.
Yeah, and honestly, X6tence retakes have looked really good. Their nades have been on point. Really good smokes and flashes to get into that bomb site and go headshot ledge, getting 2 easy kills as they were pretty caught off guard. But, you know, bomb's still getting down, and terrorist money isn't looking that bad as they're able to get, you know, a little bit more fancy pistols than just the P250.
Round number 4 pretty much reset the money for both teams in terms of winning. It's such an expensive round. Now here we are in round number 6. The terrorists look to overwhelm mid here with the pistols on the eco. Musum Bonnie trying to set up a makeshift crossfire at Z-Hall with flipping here. Rallin gets the fadeaway 1D as Mason trades back. It's a 3-on-2 in favor of X6tence. They have the weapons in their favor. They have the armor. The terrorists do not. They just have deagles, pistols, upgraded pistols, no armor, nothing like that, no utility. And now Manise trapped in the closet at mid here, and he is taken down by Kyrie. That was an R. Kelly reference that early in the morning here.
Wow.
But Manise, trying to stand tall, manages to take out 1, so that was 3 men lost here. The CT's won, but Lowell only has 2,500 going into this round, so he has to be dropped, and like I said, expensive rounds for the CTs.
Yeah, and that's kind of what you want to do when you're ecoing, is try to get as much money hit as possible on the counter-terrorist, because it being the counter-terrorist being the most expensive side, you want them to, you know, you just get those little mini wins by making sure that they have a FAMAS instead of a Colt.
And the FAMAS indeed in the hands of Mason, who's just jump peeking towards A. The bomb is thrown down in the mid-terrorist building as Gamers2 just look to feel out the map, and it looks like they're just trying to find a pick right now.
Yeah, and the CTs are playing very standard. The terrorists looks like they're going into an A execute, hoping to find maybe some aggression, get a read on what the CTs are doing, but the CTs opted for a passive setup, and here come the terrorists.
just getting away with one at A main there as Mason's caught with his pants down. Lowell's gonna try and flash in a sight, push his way through a smoke, but he will get caught by Rallen who's spraying away. No, Lowell survives the hail of AK fire as 5 terrorists still remain. The first one goes down. That's Musambani taking down Muzino as Rallen plants the bomb in sight. CTs still have men in sight here. Rallen takes down Musambani at forklift. The bomb ticking away. Kyrie looking to retake with his 2 teammates. Innocent there on the lurk, hanging out by Z-Hall there, finding Flippin'. And now I think that will kind of make the turning point for this round as Lowell and Kyrie turn tail and save those weapons. Lowell holding onto an M4 and Kyrie an AWP.
Yeah, pretty cool take by G2. They did a smoke execute A, which normally would be like smoking off highway and then taking the site through that, but they actually just smoked off door and then sent 3 through there, so they only really have to fight anyone that's in sight. Musabani was sitting at fork the whole time, anticipating someone to come into his face, and, you know, no one really came.
Mason is at 8-0-5 right now, almost top fragging, only Musambani above him. And for the terrorists on the scoreboard, your top fragger is Innocent at 7-4. Muzino closely in tow at 6-5. So no real standout play right now from either team, but I can tell you, Lowell and Flippin being at 1-7, 1-6 respectively, that's not a score you exactly want to have.
Yeah, and the counter-terrorists doing an A pulse push, but not able to capitalize, but Kyrie able to pick up Mouse and kind of even it out a little bit, but he's still in that door room, and they have him cut off. Ooh, catches Sparrow with the nade out. So it actually does pay out in the end.
Kyrie gets 2 with the op, and that was the op that was saved last round. I believe Lowell saved the other weapon. He was taken down right away, so they couldn't convert at all with that weapon. But another kill for Manice there as he continues to build on his score. Kyrie getting another with the op frag. That's a hat trick so far this round. A saved weapon. He's going to look for Manice here, and Manice just missing him. Manice picking him from forklift as Kyrie peeks wide here. He will be taken down. Both of these men in a war of attrition, but Manice finds the kill and Flippin gets another. So it's down to a 1v1 suddenly from this hybrid buy/eco. Flippin is now facing off against G2's Manice as Flippin walking towards B. Manice just hanging around in mid. The call came out that I guess the #1 player Flippin was in B, so he will have A site to himself, and he will get the plant here as Flippin walks his way past Z towards Truck. Oh, Manice is going to go for the quick pick by Truck here, and oh, Flippin gets the AK headshot as Manice didn't come out scoped at the right part of that area, and the defuse for Flippin.
Yeah, I was hoping that he'd be a little bit more ready for him to be pushed up that close, because he had really no read of where the counter-terrorist was, so I was hoping he was just going to expect everything, but, you know, good heads-up play by the CT. He got the bomb down, and instead of trying to hold it, he just opted to move away from it and get into a little better position to be more unpredictable.
Rowland, the only weapon holder right now for Gamers2. The AK-47, the Tech 9, and armor for 2 of his teammates. That's Pero and Manice. And just upgraded pistols and armor buy right now. P250s for Muzino and Innocent as they look to besiege bomb site A here. It is a 2-1-2 sandbags for Lowell in mid as the A take is just, they're waiting to spring here as the smoke covers their entrance. The grenades come out. Musambani re-smokes. He's looking to hold from forklift. He's done it before. We'll see if he can do it again as the terrorists breach site. And in they come. Flashes everywhere. Musambani can't see any which way in front of him as the terrorists take the site, but no one's died yet somehow. Turning around, Musambani finds one. Pero and instant trade back. Lowell gets another. And this is a 2v3 now as the terrorists are being picked apart left, right, and center. They tried to muscle their way into sight, but the CT stood tall there. And now Rowland from every side possible catches some flack from Lowell. And there is your round number 9. X6tence 5-4 taking the lead.
Yeah, and great counter flashes by the CTs. They found out that they were doing an A execute, and they just opted to just dump all of their flashbangs. And you could tell that for as many of all of the players that were out in A had that little flash icon above their head, so they probably had no idea really what was going on.
Kyrie right now, still with the op playing headshot. Musambani still leads the charge in frags, and it's another A take right now. Gamers2 feeling very comfortable with their A play here on the ecos, but Mason takes down one and Squeaky. Oh, the grenade, the Molotov just cooking the terrorists here as Mason gets a second, and the Rec 9 continues to reign supreme here in A as Innocent picks up two. That gun has infinity bullets in its clip. Lowell and Kyrie return back with 2 more frags, and there is Rallen going down. So not a plant for Gamers2. They got a couple of kills. I'm sure that they would have liked to have, of course, gotten the win or a few more frags at that, but nonetheless, they collect a bit of a loss bonus here, and they will be picking up weapons. Benice with the AWP now.
Yeah, and they seem like they've been opting A because they've had pretty good success there at getting the bomb down, but I think X6tence kind of figuring out how their executes have been going and have been able to counter them really well as they haven't been able to get the bomb down.
4 native rifles and an AWP for either team right now. Kyrie and Manice still the designated oppers as the CTs set up. There have been no early picks in this round. The smoke in mid, the smoke at A main, and the smoke at B. Just that usual wall of smoke for the CTs here to slow the pace from any sort of rush. Kyrie still looking for the pick at B, picks up Manice, and that was an op-on-op battle right there as Manice loses that and his AWP consequently. Kyrie's gonna go for the repeat here. He might be able to find Muzino outside B. He gets him. Kyrie with the doubler so far this round, holding B strongly as Rallen with the bomb and his teammates kind of left in a lurch here, looking to find an opening, but there have been no picks anywhere else on the map, and X6tence not showing any signs of weakness here in round 11.
Yeah, and you can kind of tell that they've established themselves after getting their money right, because they've just had enough grenades to do pop flashes all across the map, catching a lot of terrorists off guard.
What an expensive strategy. Oh, Rallen with an AK pick. What an expensive strategy to have 5 Molotovs there. They haven't used one yet. Lowell and Mason getting 2 kills. Pero getting another one back as he's going to look to try and plant this bomb in sight. The first Molotov comes down. Everyone on the map right now pretty much has a Molotov. Well, they did. But very expensive utility buying here from either team as trapped at quad box is Pearl, who is dispatched by Lowell. Lowell having a great series of rounds here. He was at 1-7 at one point. Now he's at 6-7. So he's really stepped this game up here with 5 kills in the last few rounds here.
Yeah, and speaking about the Molotov buys, this map has a lot of very interesting angles or corners that you can hide in as you're retaking, especially with the A-bomb site where you plant, that a lot of players know how to just toss a Molotov like from truck that lands right onto the bomb site. So good team strategy to opt for getting those expensive grenades.
5 out mid for the terrorists here as they look to just muscle through. The Molotov comes down, and I guess this is why the CTs buy Molotovs. They know they're going to be playing against an eco-wing terrorist rush here, but it was 5 right out mid, so just full brute force right now from G2, but they're not able to yield any sort of kill from that or weapon as they have had 2 members dispatched. That's Rallen and Manice waiting on the bench for the rest of this round to come through. I guess maybe they're going, they're just stuck here. They really don't have a semblance of a strategy right now. They're just waiting in mid, waiting to get picked apart, and there's Musambani to come in with the 4K and pad his stats going into round number 13, but X6tence winning or clinching the half, I should say, as Gamers2 a little bit struggling here, kind of spinning their tires in the mud here, as they haven't won one since round number 7, and that was 5 rounds ago.
Yeah, and G2 is looking to see if they can get any sort of read on the CTs. They're hoping that maybe they're aggressive middle and putting 5 guns in their face, maybe get a gun or something, but they've just, X6tence just opting to play loosely on mid and focus on the sites.
Musambani starting off round number 13 with a kill here. Manice trading back over by Squeaky as these teams are now at 4 apiece here. Manice with the op still in hand and no op in the hands of the CTs now. Lowell taken down, Mason taken down, Pero, so 3-on-3 as the terrorists have taken bomb site A. It's going to be a retake game now for Mason as Rallen tries to find his way to the plant zone. He gets there, but Mason picks up one. Manice trades back with the AWP, and it's a 2-on-2 here as Manice looking for the hat trick. He's peeking left, he's peeking right. Sees a CT on catwalk. Oh no, he doesn't. Flipping actually from behind A main. Rallen wisely watching the flank, and now it is all up to Musambani here as Rallen gets another. That's 2 kills. A great defense there from Rallen. Planting the bomb. getting a couple of frags, and that was a great round from him. Overall, strong effort from him, and Gamers2 is going to need more play like that, more individual play if they want to keep winning rounds.
Yeah, good point. There's a severe lack of individual play after plant situation, and Rowland able to turn the tables on X6tence and get those awesome frags. What a sharpshooter.
So Lowell playing in mid now at the sandbags, watching for this boost. He's going to find Pero, gets one right away, takes his head clean off. He's going to re-peek, try and find Innocent there. He's going to throw a grenade. This might finish him off. No, the grenade misses, but Lowell defended mid successfully here. That's going to force Innocent to fall off, head towards A main, as Mason is the lone defender for the CTs at A. Lowell gets another one in mid. So that brings him up to 2 kills so far in the round, almost 3. He dropped Innocent to 22 HP before he fell off. And now holding from A, Mason picks up Manice right away, and that neutralizes, I believe Mason had the op there, so that neutralizes that. And now Insight, Musambani playing on top of the patio area, the overhang, just waiting for the terrorist to come in, but Innocent doesn't realize he's about to get flanked from behind here. Nope, pardon me, as I'm an idiot. He's actually at A main. I thought it was by Squeaky, but he's at A main. Muzino picks up one. Lowell gets Innocent in return. Muzino here at the mouth of A main. He's got 4 kills. He's gonna have to ace clutch. And Flippin is there to put him down, and that is your round number 14. Gamers2. They haven't been able to string together a pair of rounds since the first 3. I mean, they won pistol, they won 2 and 3, and then after that, they haven't been able to win more than 1 round in a row.
Yeah, the CT is just winning a lot of key rounds, manipulating G2's money because of those lack of bomb plants and just resetting their win bonus. They're just not able to really get these full buys, and this is kind of the Achilles heel of teams that do these little half buys with Tech 9s every round. Their money just never gets right.
Gamers2 this entire game hasn't been able to go more than 3 rounds without having to eco. That's so frustrating when you are a team trying to build momentum, not being able to just play the game you want. You have to keep ecoing, and that's kind of the beautiful thing about Counter-Strike. But the A-take is on. The terrorist looking to breach site here. Musambani picks up 1 from on top of Big Red. He's going to look for 2 at Forklift. No, Innocent takes him down again. That Tech 9 doing work for the terrorists this match, as Manice finds another AK-47. Innocent with another Tech 9 kill, and that was an eco take to the bomb site there on, I guess, a hybrid buy from the terrorists. As the bomb goes down, and Kyrie and Flippin now have a 2-on-4 in front of them. Do they choose to retake or save? Well, it's round 15. They have to go for it. Yes. So Flippin looking to retake here. Kyrie gets another. This is looking strong right here. Flippin jumps on the box and looks to pick Muzino, almost getting him. Kyrie has to go big here with the AWP, but Muzino ends that. And there is your half. 9-6 Gamers2. Is that enough, Hurricane, for you to have a strong second half? 9-6 on D-Cash.
Yeah, I think it's still possible for G2 to still be in this. My magic number for any terror side is you want at least 4, because you want, with 4 you can still lose the pistol, which is kind of a toss-up mainly, and still survive and get at least a gun round and go on some sort of run. And this game just being CT-sided, I think that G2 still has a chance, but we'll see how it pans out for them.
So, to you listening at home, we do have a Twitter giveaway for an AK-47 Vulcan. To be entered, you must follow and tweet RGN and our friends Luminosity. GG. Make sure you stay tuned to Luminosity's Twitter for that. And they are picking up a big roster here in the near future. So, if you are looking to support a team from day one, definitely get in on that action, as Luminosity has been very kind to us here at RGN. And we are moving into our second half.
Yeah, and I'm excited to see what G2 has in store. And especially actually X6tence too. X6tence, last time I casted them, they actually did play cash, and they had such a variety of strategy that it was actually very beautiful to watch. So I'm curious to see if they're going to bring out the whole bag of tricks this time.
The cat's out of the bag and the bag's in the river. That just sounded like something fun to say. So I said it, and here we are in round number 1 of half number 2, map number 1 of the upper bracket finals. I am Ricky Rath casting with Hurricane today, and we are looking to get right into things here as the bomb looks to be going B, and that is exactly the opposite of what G2 did there in the first half on pistol round. And out come the terrorists towards B. No entry frags just yet. A couple grenades. The smoke goes down. Kyrie finds Muzino, and Lowell has Manice in upper with him. They're looking to try and get a kill here as the bomb goes down, but they haven't found anything yet. They are going to wait for reinforcements here. Rowland and Min just afraid of this lurker. Look how much time this is buying. Rowland still hanging out in mid. He's finally going to rotate from Z-Hall towards B, so that bit off a big chunk of time there. Just the fear of a lurker. And now the take for the CTs as they rush into sight. There are 2 terrorists left and right. X6tence holding so strong. That's a 4-for-0 trade. Oh, Lord. That was 3 kills on the round for Kyrie there with a big defensive bomb site B. They didn't lose a single member of their team, flipping down to a measly 1 HP that round, but they escaped with everyone alive. A strong round for X6tence, and they go up into the double digits. It's 10-6. Gamers2 really could have used that round. That could have brought it to a tie if they had won that pistol.
Yeah, and it really didn't. It looked grim for G2 on that retake as soon as they didn't clear out the left, because there was a player under the balcony who just absolutely decimated them as they went headshot ledge.
Mason looking to find an early pick here at B. He's got a MAC-10. That's style points right there. Looking for some bonus gold, getting some kills with that. Kyrie, Musambani, Lowell all sort of favoring A. Musambani's got the bomb on his back, and he's going to head towards A main. I imagine, as we still haven't had a kill here in round number 17, flipping grenaded down to 22 HP. He is not having any luck right now, getting taken down early in these rounds to low amounts of health, and he will be forced to fall off.
Yeah, and the CTs are pretty stacked over on the A side, so they have a pretty they have a good gamble as to where they think X6tence going. As we get the smokes down, they're trying to draw out some counter flashes to see where they're at, but they're getting spotted. And look at the health on everyone on CT; they're just too low to hold this.
Mason taking down one with the MAC-10. Lowell getting another. Innocent trading back with the Deagle headshot. Oh, yowza. And there's Muzino, kitty corner peek right there from right side inside, takes down one. Mason gets another with a MAC-10. He is dropped by Manise at 6 HP now. Manise not able to capitalize. Flippin' and Musambani survived the round, an expensive round. And 22 and 15 HP respectively on those two as they pull out the victory there. 11-6. Gamers2 really needs a round, and they need one soon. They're going to have to save one more time, though.
Yeah, and X6tence had some good looks on that anti-eco. They spotted a lot of the G2 players and were able to bring them down pretty low and still lost so many guns. So good eco by Gamers2.
Now, X6tence looking to take over mid here. It looks like they have Rowland has to fall off here. And, you know, when you're playing as a CT on an eco, you can't really be as aggressive as you want to with your spots. But Mason just walking right through Z-Hall, balls out. Kyrie with the AK-47 picks up one. That's a good start to the round, but Rowland turns back with the USB. He's going to go look for that gun. Now, Lowell makes him pay as a result. Elsewhere on the map, the rest of the CTs being dismantled. Not much to say about that round other than the fact Gamers2 only got one kill, and I think at that point they just wanted to get it over with. But if you look at their buying here, Hurricane, Pero, Muzino, Innocent, and Manise as well, no helmet. I mean, it doesn't really matter when you're playing against the AK, but still, I mean, if the pistol comes out, if grenades, any little, you want every advantage you get, and right now they can't even afford helmets.
Yeah, well, they traded in helmets for smoke grenades, which in my opinion is a great move by them, because smoke grenades are the key to CTs.
Right you are here, as the smokes haven't come down yet, I believe. Yes, there is one outside B. Yes, one outside B, one outside A. So the wall of smoke classic, I stand corrected, as comes down for the CTs. And like you said, Hurricane, that's very important on this map. On most maps, especially in CSGO, where the smokes bloom much bigger and they're much more disruptive than previous incarnations of the game here. And that will buy a lot of time here, forcing the terrorists to just sit back for a while, play a little bit more slowly, make them think twice about what they're going to do.
Yeah, it's a nice little change from the previous editions of Counter-Strike where smokes are almost kind of a joke, especially in 1.6, where it adds a nice little freshness of strategy available for the terrorists.
16-bitting. Remember the old days where you had 16-bit? Oh, God. Good times.
Yeah, teammates complaining about it all the time.
So 5 rifles for either team here. Lowell spots out one at quad. He is going to be flashed, and he will reset his aim here as he's going to grenade. Oh, Manise here gets taken down to 3 HP. Manise finished off by Lowell. The Molotovs, the grenades, the flashbangs, the kitchen sink being thrown at bomb site.
But Rowland,
as Innocent and Rowland combined to get 2. Lowell trades back on the entry from A main, and now Pero, Muzino, and Innocent looking to retake Muzino from Highway. Musambani takes down Innocent, and now it's a 2-man retake versus 3. Gamers2 really needs this round. Existence looking to go up 13-6 here as Musambani picks up one from A main, and there is Muzino returning back. He's got two terrorists in front of him, one in his left, one in his right. Muzino trying to, he makes a nice play here to jump on the box. And he's just standing way out in the open. He finds one at quad, and now Muzino taps the bomb. He thinks the last terrorist behind quad, but Lowell is actually where Muzino just came from. There's no kit, no time. Muzino's gonna save. He's going to try to, but Lowell is there to finish off the round. So Muzino got a nice little kill there, but Lowell able to outsmart him, walking around the box and surviving that bomb blast.
Yeah, and Existence had a lot of good individual play right after the bomb plan, which is kind of something we talked about Gamers was missing last half. The elder statesman of Existence, Musambani, sharp shooting, dominating heads, and then the nice clutch play by Lowell to wrap around the bomb site. Excellent round.
Musambani picking mid with the AK, looking to find Manise, brings him down to 16 HP. Muzino peeking from vent. He's going to get mollied, wisely so by Mason. That'll force him off. Oh, that'll force him forward. Mason takes down Muzino. It's another eco for the CTs. Gamers2 really, they must be so frustrated. They continue to have to eco. And Mason's going to push up right into Z-Hall here. Try and find Manise. Oh, Manise is in lethal range with that P250, so perhaps he got away with one there as the terrorists chose not to push Z-Hall. They're happy and content. They got a minute left on the clock. They're chilling in mid, throwing grenades left and right. You know, you break out the armchair, you have a beer, and you're chilling, waiting for picks as they slowly close in on bomb site B here. They do not look like a team that is playing worried at all right now. So comfortable with these takes as they move right into sight. Oh, Pero dink through the block, flip and finishes them off. Kyrie gets another. Innocent now taken down by Kyrie. And Rallen is the last CT alive here against 4 terrorists who are in sight. Flippin gets the kill, and so ends the round. Number 20 in the bag, 14 rounds for Existence, and only 6 for Gamers2. They haven't won a round this half.
Yeah, Existence, like I said, they give you a lot of looks on Terrorist, and it's really frustrating the CTs. They play it so smart, and they know they're on top. The strat caller for Existence knows exactly what the money situation is for Gamers2 because he's calling these anti-ecos perfectly and keeping his team close-knit together, doing very simple takes by controlling middle, going in the vents, and really forcing a lot of the rotates, and then and they hung out that round after they forced the rotate.
Bomb is thrown down. The terrorists just feeling out map, looking for undisciplined peaks right now. They haven't found anything just yet. Spamming away in mid is Lowell, not able to find any damage. As Pero gets the opening kill. That's Kyrie, op on op. Crime. There you have it. Pero choosing to pick up the op in favor of Manise. Oh, Manise, it's a double op setup, Hurricane. Is this real life right now? As the terrorists finally with some motion in mid are looking to swing around through mid, try and find a pick maybe as the smokes come out. They flash themselves through. Mason gets picked off right away by Innocent. Great shot by him from Highway. He's going to fall off the Z-Hall as Rallen picks up the slack on Highway. And now through the checker they go. Muzino holding from B. And it looks like G2 may win their first round here. It's a 4-on-2. That's Flippin picks up Muzino. And the B take is on. The jig is up. Musambani with the AK frag. And now it's a retake. Pero still looking to dial it in with this op here. The bomb gets thrown across the main entrance. Flippin's going to go for the plant here. But every which way, the CT is swarming the site. And now Flippin from backside versus 3. He's going to plant the bomb. We'll see if he can pull out a miracle here as Flippin finds one. Flippin's going to look for 2 here. Oh, Lord, there's no way he's going to do this. Pero takes him out. I was hoping, but Pero getting another kill. That's 2 on the round for him. A double kill round, you know, you normally think that's not so great, but those kills, those 2 kills he got were so crucial. They were integral to the victory of Gamers2, and that is their first W of the second half.
Yeah, it took them to change a little bit of their counter-terror strategy. On cash, if you can afford it and double off, it gives you a lot of freedom to have your rifles move around, especially if you can tell that if the terrorists are going for middle control, which they were, and with that opening pick from Sparrow gave G2 so much freedom. So very, very good opener, just like you said.
This round is the highest equipment value that Gamers2 has had pretty much the entire match. at least the entire half. So they are doing quite well for that right now. It's been so long since they've been able to buy, it feels like, or have a confident buy, especially after winning a round like that. But of course, if they lose this round, Hurricane, they lose the loss bonus and they go right back to square one.
Yeah, and it's just so expensive since they are double opping it, and they did lose one, that their money kind of took a little bit of a hit. But I mean, this is the kind of gamble you want to take as a CT unit, changing the dynamic of the match by giving the T's a different look. But I feel confident that X6tence still might be able to pull this out. Let's see how this A execute works.
Muzino from checker. He's not going to see anything here. He's going to throw a molly out, but little does he realize the Terrace all ready to spring at A here. Out Squeaky, Mason's going to push. Maniz finds the opening frag. Strong defense so far from the CTs as Maniz looking to find more from Quad here. Oh, Innocent picks up 2 with the M4. He's holding strong from E-Box, and now Flippin finally takes him out. Could be too little too late here, as the Terrace not able to get convincing opening frags here. Entry frags into sight, and now it's all up to Flippin in a 3v1. He picks up 1. Flippin, we've seen him in this situation recently. He was taken out, and he is the LMS again right now. He's going to have to ace to do it. He's going to find another. Oh, but Muzino ends that dream as the 4K. And we have a player dropping here, so I imagine we'll have a pause, but a big 4K there from Flippin, trying to keep his team in it. He's 1 away from a 20 bomb. Kyrie and Moose and Bonnie also at 20 kills, 19 kills respectively, so they are really on their game today as we have a pause here. And Hurricane, I mean, Gamers2, they've won 2 in a row here in the second half. What do they need to do to continue this?
I think just keep the course. Unfortunately, only 1 player survived for G2 that last round, so they were only able to save 1 op. But hopefully they can get another one after getting their money. Let me check. Let me take a look at their money. There is an opt-down on the ground. I'm not entirely sure. Hopefully the player who disconnected, his money will be okay. I'm curious to see how much it is. And we're looking at a save from X6tence, but they're sitting so pretty with money that they're able to all get rec 9s with smokes. So hopefully we can see a pretty nice execute by them and see what they can do with it. But to answer your question, G2, just keep the course. And this double op setup, hopefully they can establish map control with them and get that early op pick from a drop from balcony and have that guy A maybe push into door, get some information, and just stay on top of the numbers, because this side is very expensive, and it's going to be even more expensive if you're opting to do this double op setup.
So we are waiting this pause again as I have the chat open in the other window, and our team of our administration team, they are on the case right now. We're trying to get this quickly sorted out, but since we're in a pause, you can, if you like my casting all today, you can follow me on Twitter at Ricky Rath. And Hurricane, I saw you on, I retweeted you today, buds.
Yeah. It's at Scotty does know, SCOTTAY.
That's you gotta change that up, dog. You gotta get with your branding game, man. You gotta be Hurricane all over the place.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll just, you know, people will like that I'm not branding. I'm going for like those hipster fans, if you know what I'm saying.
The ones that won't switch to Go because 1.6 is still the greatest game ever.
Exactly, that's my target audience.
Oh, okay. I'm branding, like my driver's license says Ricky Rath on it, so you know, it's all about the branding. I go into the liquor store like, hey, can I see some ID? They go, Ricky Rath. What kind of last name is that? I go, it's German. I don't know.
Well, Scotty does know kind of plays into my casting, as I'm a color commentator, and I'd like to think that I know what's going on a little bit. So, you know, I do know. You know?
That's a reference to Scotty doesn't know.
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
It's a Euro Trip reference.
Oh man, I remember back when those movies were cool, and you're like, oh, it's got boobies in it.
Yeah.
The unrated version on VHS.
Yeah. Get the boys instead of Playboys. We got Euro Trip unedited.
So we continue through this pause here, the RGN upper bracket finals, and I'm gonna quickly scroll through my chat here, look for what the map selection was. It was there on the splash screen, but do you remember what it was? The Mirage. So Dust 2 will be our deciding map, And map number 2, yes, Mirage. So the maps, I think Mirage is probably the most unbalanced of those 3 maps. And that's not to say Mirage is an unbalanced map, but you know, it kind of speaks volumes to what the CS devs have been doing, trying to balance these maps out. You have maps like Overpass, Train, not really in the rotation, but they did do a lot of extensive work on that map to try and balance it. And hopefully we don't, you know, in a perfect world, we won't have maps that are terribly unbalanced, you know, like Nuke or maps like that.
Yeah, I like the trend that we're trying to move away from those types of maps, because let me tell you how many times I have lost in the playoffs by starting on Terrace Train. And I don't want those new players to feel the heartbreak that I did. I love the trend that the devs are going. They're very conscious about map statistics, and they're working to, you know, tweak these maps and make them a little bit more balanced, and they're listening to the pros for the most part. And I just think if they stay on top of it like they have been, we have a lot of good things coming our way for this game. I'm very happy with the progress so far.
So again, we apologize for the delay. We have had a player drop. We are going to quickly take a 60-second ad break here. I'm going to refill my water. Thank you again for tuning in and waiting, guys. Much love to you guys watching at home, and to all of our European audience who we are trying to woo. So we'll be right back in a minute. The pause is over. Oh, we are back. And that was a relatively short delay based on some of the delays we've seen in various Counter-Strike matches. So thankful for that. Manise holding on to an op here against an echoing terrorist X6tence. And a quick recap in case you're tuning in now. X6tence winning the first 5 rounds of the first half, and now Gamers2 looking to build back some momentum here, winning the last 2. That was round number 21 and 22 convincingly here, and that has forced X6tence onto the eco here as we continue on from this unpause. Nading into mid right away is the CT team, getting Mason down to 33 HP, so a good start so far as the Terror's looking to take B. Arrow getting 1. Kyrie, oh, the accidental TK. Mason trading back. Kyrie getting another kill, but Rallin is there in defense. Mason and Flippin now both very low. The only 2 alive. Nope. Mason taken down, and now from Generator, Flippin able to find 1, but that's all as X6tence falls there. A bit of an expensive round. Rallin with the hat trick, but they did get 3 CTs down. They win the round, but look at their money situation. Not that great after winning a round.
Yeah, they opted to get a few more grenades to make the eco maybe a little bit more plausible to win. But honestly, there was a little bit of a miss flash in middle, and they opted just to, you know, screw mid. Let's wrap around, and they just all went through the B main.
Kyrie, no helmet, AWP, the half glass cannon build here, as I'm making a lot of MOBA references. I'm sorry, internet, but I come from a Dota background. Anyways, Kyrie with the AWP, A main, looking to push up on that, trying to find a push to CT, but the CTs playing very defensively right now. They're holding mid strong. One of the most important parts of this map is just keeping a presence in mid. That's Innocent jiggle peeking with the pistol out and the knife out, looking to see if there is a terrorist boost there. There isn't, so lucky for him. But the Terrorists right now favoring a side as the bomb is thrown down, and Mason is going to go scoop that up. Nope, no, he's not. I lied. Moose and Bonnie, yes, you're going to pick up the bomb. Nope. Mason now just lurking in mid. He's going to try and flash himself out here. He's taken down to 17 HP. The bomb's still thrown on the ground. The Terrorists looking to get a pick here. Mason's just going to walk right through the smoke maybe. So a ballsy play here is he's going to flash himself through and try and get to Highway to try and find a pick from the side. He gets one. Kyrie with another op kill, and the A-take is on. But the Terrorists have forgotten the bomb, and there is Lowell rushing back, and Moose and Bonnie as well, realizing that the bomb's still chilling on the ground here. So perhaps what was an opening is quickly delayed, but Mason pushed up into Z-Hall here on the CT side, will be able to cut off Pero and Muzino here. Innocent finding one from Truck. Mason's going to try and come out and peek from Z-Hall, but Innocent peeking correctly at Truck, picks him up. Lowell gets another as he opens up this round. That was his first. Kyrie also with one kill this round, as the Terrorists did manage to take bomb site A. Took them a little longer, I guess, than they suspected, as they did forget the bomb. Moose and Bonnie holding from quad with the AWP. Kyrie getting one as well with the AWP, but he is cooked alive. The Muzino with the Molotov kill, and the CT still looking to retake. Pero making it a 1v1. He finds one in sight. He's not going to stick the bomb. He's going to fake it. Lowell, oh my god. Lowell's trying to find the frag. Yes, Lowell comes up big at the end of the round. Pero goes down. Pero with just one kill there, but it was a big retake, forcing that to a 1v1. X6tence now on map point. Such an expensive round. They ended up getting it done though, and Gamers2 loses one round after winning 3, and they're going to have to win out from here on out to at least bring it to overtime.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if I can say the F word, so I'll say that it was a little bit of a mind sex round. That they dropped the bomb and then didn't plan immediately, keeping the CTs at bay at B, thinking that maybe it was a fake, that they'd be able to fake the fakers, but it turned out pretty good for X6tence. They were able to kill someone on the side of the head. Lowell just absolutely mowing down the defense as they're doing a little bit of a desperation push due to how much money they had to work with.
That's really adding insult to injury as Lowell walks into sight, picks up 3. The CT's not even getting any kills there on that last round, as map number 1 goes to X6tence 16-9, and we will be going on to D.